Okay, so we should have our first coat of the green. Let's let that dry and clean your brush off. You're going to use the same brush and we're going to add more texture to our flowers. They should be dry enough. Okay, so let's go ahead. How about if we add a little bit darker red? Okay, go in here and see how I'm just doing these strokes like this. Okay, kind of cabbage rows, different directions. So one goes up, one goes down, like this. One goes up, down, in the middle. Okay, they're going to be layered, so don't worry about what it looks like now. This is just your undercoat, your shadow that you're putting in. Okay. There. Okay. Got one coat there. Okay. All right, let's clean that off. Let's add another coat. How about a little bit lighter? Okay, same technique, just going in there. Okay. And you're just softening those lines. You don't want to have really harsh lines. You just want to soften them now a little bit. See how I'm going in there? I'm just softening them just a smidge. And again, the trick is don't have your canvas too wet, okay? Find a good balance so you can blend this in a little bit and soften those lines. Have softer lines. See, I'm twisting my brush. Going in, twisting, twist, twist. And I'm going in a little bit lighter. Twist, up and down. You want lots of different colors. So it's really exciting. Okay. Add a little more light in here if you want to your ear. A little bit. Okay. I'm going to add a little more light still to some of these flowers, our roses. A little bit more. There. Okay. Look at the, step back and take a look at the balance. Okay. So by now you should have some fun little cabbage rose flowers. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take our small detail brush, pat it dry, and let's add a little bit of purple in the center. I don't want it really black, so we're going to take some dark blue and some red and come up with a really dark purple. And let's go in here and add a little detail in the center. Keep it small because you've got little flowers, doesn't have to be big. Okay, just a little bit. And they don't have to be perfect circles. Okay. I want you to be able to be perfectly imperfect here. with my classes. Okay, we got some cute cabbage rose flowers. Now let's go back and fix our leaves, give them a three-dimensional look. Okay, so we're going to grab a little bit of our, you can still use the same brush. Go ahead and use your detail brush. And I like to use it this way, where you roll it across your canvas like this. And so you just have the tip of your brush has the paint on it. Okay, let's go in here and add a second coat of your straight up green. Okay. I suggest a brush that you just aren't happy with, and you can use your favorite brush. We all kind of have a favorite brush that we're comfortable with. So now we're just adding a second coat of straight up green. Okay. All right, now we're going to add a little bit of shadow. So grab your green, a little bit of black, tiny bit of black to your green, itsy bitsy bitsy bit. You have a darker green, and you can go in here and create on one side, maybe on the left here. See, I'm just going in the left side, creating a little bit of shadow. You might want to go back and soften that line. If it's a real sharp line, just go ahead and go blur it in. Okay, like this. So now you've got some shadow in your leaf. Okay, here you go. Now we need some highlight, right? So let's go ahead, bring some highlight in. Now I'll show you, you can either do the green, grass green, the same brush, your little detail brush, and some lemon yellow. The lemon yellow is a real pretty color. And bring in some lemon yellow and green on top of there. I have another little highlight in here. So just on the other side of where you have your dark, okay? There we go. Okay. All right, we got our lemon yellow. Now let's go ahead and add white to our green. Need more highlight. So grab your grass green, a little bit of white. We're just going to bring in another little bit of highlight in there. Tiny bit. Same brush. Let's go in here just a little bit. Okay. Again, if you put it someplace you're not happy, you just go back and you can get rid of it. Okay. But if you have these layers of colors like this, you're going to look like a pro. Okay. So now you've got some nice color in your leaves. Alrighty, so let's do that dry. Let's do our eyes now. I'm going to start off with the second to small brush. Okay, clean it off. And just dip it in your black. You just want the tip of your brush in your black, and you can drag it across your palette like this just so you have a nice sharp edge. And let's fill his little eyelashes in, or his eyes. We'll go back with the smaller brush if you want more lashes, but let's get this in first. Okay. And if you're not comfortable with painting this, you can, if you have a marker, by all means, you can just use your marker. Okay. Okay, we got one eye in. Let's do this one. Again, if you goof up, just grab your whoopsie wipe or even a wet brush and wipe it off, and then you're good to go. Okay. Or you can let it dry and just paint over it. All right, let's see if those look even. This one seems a little bigger, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry a smidge. If you want, you can take the end of your brush, this little detail brush, the butt end, and we can put in these little dots here next. Okay. There. Okay. And if you want more detail on the lashes, you want to take the little detail brush, again, roll it so just the tip of your brush has the paint on it, and you can go in here and add finer lines to your little eyelashes if you want. Okay, you want to, you can do this, outline your little nose here. If you're not comfortable and you have a marker, by all means, if you want to use that, you can. Okay, I'm going to put his little mouth in here. Oops. And if you want to add the whiskers, have his whiskers a little bit lighter, you can. A bit lighter, darker gray. Okay, that's about it. I'm going to add a little bit of light gray, maybe almost white, right here in the eye, just a little bit. So there's a little bit of highlight coming in there. Okay. I'm just narrowing this. I don't like how I did that black. It's too heavy. So see, I'm just going back and just narrowing it a little bit. that's about it. All you have to do next is sign it. Okay, I hope you had fun. And stay tuned. I'll be doing some more of these. I'm just going to offer them for you for free. And, you know, just enjoy the process. Okay. Take care, everybody. Happy Easter.